Gather round, fight fans, cause we're diving deep into the ring where the dreams of glory turn into a night of brutal reality. October 19th, 2024, marked a showdown that echoed through the boxing world. Tszyu versus Bakhram Murtazaliev, a clash that had more drama than a season finale of favorite soap opera. Now, let's set the stage. Tszyu, the pride of Australia, entered the ring with a record of 2-4-1, 17 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He was riding high, fueled by the dreams of reclaiming his spot at the top. But lurking in the corner was Murtazaliev, an undefeated beast boasting a record of 2-2-0, with 16 knockouts to his name. This was no ordinary fight. It was a heavyweight battle of egos and aspirations. Round one, the calm before the storm. As the bell rang, Tszyu looked composed, his eyes sharp, but you could almost hear the tension crackling in the air. He started strong, jabbing and weaving, trying to find his rhythm. Murtazaliev, however, was like a lion waiting to pounce. You could see it in his stance. He was ready to unleash fury. Tszyu tried to dance around, but Murtazaliev was like a shadow, always one step ahead, his punches landing with the precision of a well-timed clock. It was clear early on that Murtazaliev had come to play, and he meant business. Round two, the storm hits. Then came the second round, a round that would haunt Tszyu's dreams. Murtazaliev turned up the heat, and just like that, Tszyu found himself on the canvas, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each knockdown was like a drumbeat signaling the end of a once promising symphony. You could see the confusion in Tszyu's eyes as he struggled to regain his footing. It was a harrowing sight, folks. The referee was watching closely, and as the crowd gasped, you could almost hear the collective "oh no" echoing through the arena. The turning point. Now let's talk strategy. Tszyu's corner was on edge, whispering sweet nothings of encouragement, but sometimes that's not enough. One more knockdown and it's over, warned the referee. Tszyu's team was sweating bullets, but their fighter wasn't ready to throw in the towel just yet. He had heart, but heart alone doesn't win fights. As the round dragged on, Tszyu barely made it to the bell. He was hanging on by a thread, but there was still a flicker of hope. I can do this, he mustered. But deep down, he was probably thinking, what the heck just happened? The final blow. Then came the moment of truth. The third round started, and Murtazaliev was like a shark sensing blood in the water. He swarmed Tszyu, who, despite his best efforts, couldn't recover. It was a brutal display of boxing prowess that left the crowd stunned. The referee had seen enough, and with a heavy heart, he called it a TKO that sent shockwaves through the audience. Tszyu's corner, once full of hope, had turned somber. They threw in the towel, a sign of surrender that echoed louder than any punch. Murtazaliev retained his title, and the fight was hailed as a monstrous upset, minus 67 punches to Tszyu's 37. That's not just a beatdown, that's a boxing lesson delivered with a side of humility. The aftermath. Post-fight, our boy Tszyu faced the media with tears in his eyes, asking, what the F just happened? It was a moment that showed the raw side of a warrior, a glimpse into the heart of a fighter who had just faced defeat. I have to regroup, he admitted. And folks, that's the kind of honesty we love to see. Murtazaliev walked away with the victory, his hand raised high. Tszyu, meanwhile, was left pondering his next move. He was the better man tonight, he said. And that, my friends, is the spirit of a true champion. Closing thoughts. So what's the takeaway from this epic showdown? Life's a ring, and sometimes you get knocked down. But how you rise after the fall defines your legacy. Tszyu will regroup, he'll learn, and he'll come back stronger. Now, before you leave, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We want to hear your thoughts on this fight. Did you see it coming? What's next for Tszyu? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your spirits high.